Doc, I know it was a tough game, but just talk about Ben's performance. I mean, he was extremely aggressive, a career high 42 points.
Yeah, 42, 12, and 9, and Keith, honestly, he had to be. I didn't know we were going to get the 42 points out of him, but he did everything. He guarded, did a good job, played with pace. We anticipated once Joel scratched that the lineup we put on the floor, we were trying to create a lineup where Gobert would guard Ben. That happened. The key for us was getting stops and getting it to Ben and getting up the floor. We just felt there's no way anybody was going to stay with him, especially a center. So I thought Ben handled that very well. Tobias was phenomenal as well. You look at those two guys, man. And then, the unsung heroes, Dwight had a very long, tough day today. Had a death in the family. Didn't come to shoot around. Didn't even show up to the arena till 5:30, 6 o'clock. I assumed he wasn't playing. It's funny. I told him he didn't have to play. And he said, Coach, I just want to get on the floor. It's better than just sitting around the room. And I thought he was phenomenal.
That's a good one. Doc, is there a little concern about Joel? I mean, I know he's going to miss games, but it just seems like a lot of the games he missed were against elite centers.
So
Against elite centers.
I don't know. Are you trying to say something, Keith?
I'm asking a question.
Because that's a hell of a question. No, he was just a late scratch. I mean, honestly, I thought there was no issues with Joel. I thought he would play. And then they came to me and told me his back was still stiff. So I don't think this is a long-term issue or anything like that. I think it's just a game miss.
Thanks.
Next up, Mark Narducci. Mark, go ahead.
Doc, just wanted to ask you about, are you concerned at all about your defense on guards? You've played some great guards in this road trip, but they've had some big games. Clarkson today coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Any concern about that?
I'm always concerned when someone scores 40, Mark. And the last couple of games, it's been guards, who did it. You forget Portland. Lillard had a lot of points, but he really struggled from the field. I mean, he was 2 for 14 from quarters 2 to 3 and 4. So overall, I thought we did a very good job there. Last two games, not so much. So I'm always concerned by it. I do think we can defend better.
Take two more, Lauren and then Austin. Lauren, go ahead first.
Doc, you mentioned Tobias briefly, but he hit his season high tonight and neared a career high. How big can he be when he plays the way he did tonight?
That's who he has to be: straight line, aggressive, and powerful. When he plays like that, Lauren, he's hard to deal with. I thought he played a very decisive game. Had very few indecisive plays. I think he had one that I remember in front of our bench where he got stuck with the ball. Other than that, he is really keeping the game simple. He's playing with great force. He's scoring from the three, off the dribble, in the post. He's doing exactly what we believe he can do. 36 a night. I don't know if he can do that, but I'm all for it.
We're going to go Austin Krell and then Kyle Newbeck will be last. Austin, go ahead.
Hey Doc, so tonight Utah shoots 18 to 45 from three, and last game, afterwards you spoke about how mid-range shots won't kill you, but the threes and the dunks will. What do you do to improve that three-point defense?
Well, just try to control the ball. I thought they got in the paint a ton. That's what they do. They do a great job of getting in the paint, driving it, and kicking it. They had 3 or 4 threes, though, late, like that last one. There was no reason for us to wonder off this three-point shooter. Gobert had the ball with 1 second left. That's where you have to push up on guys. I thought we had 4 or 5 of those tonight where we could have taken away. But listen, they're committed to the three-point line. They've done it all year. They did it against us.
Last one, Kyle Newbeck.
Hey Doc, so as far as the bench issues you've been having go, is a lot of that just you guys need to get shape back, or are you going to need to think about some bigger changes here, whether that's staggering Ben and Joel more, looking at some different guys in the rotation like How do you get this right?
Yeah, probably all of them. I'm not that concerned. It's way too early for me to be concerned. I always tell everyone, benches go up and down. It happens during the season. During the playoffs, you don't play as many anyway, so you're not that concerned by it. But during the season, you need them. You really do. You don't want to play guys big minutes. You want to play your bench more minutes. So we definitely have to figure it out. I do think Shake is one part of it. But Cal, being honest, I thought our bench was struggling a little bit before Shake went out. So we have to definitely do something to fix it for sure.
Thanks, Doc.
Thanks.
Thanks, Coach.